Good morning. Good morning. Okay, I'm not so sure about that title. I think I'm more of the Middle East and Africa coordinator, and I actually love that. Good morning to all of you, and it's an absolute pleasure. Even though this light is blurring in my eye, I can actually see a full room, and I see way higher attendance than last year. So thank you so much for being here with us today. I did not want to speak because I've delegated this amazing emceeing for today to Alex. It's, the art of delegation is important for coordinators as well. But I was asked, why HSMAI? There is this question that is constantly asked to me because, as you very well know, I do have my commercial hat. But why HSMAI? And I will answer by going back and telling you a small story that some of you in this room know, and many don't, about where did it all start for HSMAI. In 2008, Christy Gosho from Jumeirah invited Bob Gilbert to come and present what HSMAI is all about. Honest to God, back in 2008, you ask me what association means, I had no clue, and I'll be very honest. You tell me what's the value an association would bring to its industry that it serves or to the people that are called members, I would still tell you I had no clue. All what I know is Christy Gosho, my industry colleague, invited me to an event in Jumeirah Academy where we went and we attended this talk about HSMAI, the HSMAI Academy, and all the value proposition that this not-for-profit association brings to the hospitality commercial industry, as well as the hospitality in general. And a group of us, I'm sure you recognize some of the faces on this lovely photo. Few of them are with us in this room. A few of us thought, it's time to really build a structured community for commercial executives. And amongst those lovely people was Jeff and Richard sitting in this room. Terry will be with us very soon. Marieke, that has never left since day one. We thought it's time for us to put a structure to the communication that we've always had amongst us, because in my Rotana days, I believed that if I am to learn, I need to speak to my colleagues in the industry. I needed to speak to IHG. I needed to speak to Marriott, Jeff, my buddy for life. I needed to speak to the colleagues in the industry to get to hear other points of view. Guess why? Because it is much more enriching to look outside of the window than to look at yourself in the mirror. And that's not my quote. That's a quote of another colleague from the industry, from IHG. So fast forward since 2008 to where we are today. In 2018, Bob Gilbert, may his soul rest in peace, gave me, okay, here we start, gave me the honor to actually lead and manage HSMAI. Okay, it's not intentional. So, and because of all the support that I have from all of you, my ex-colleagues, my ex-team members, my amazing industry partners, we were able to pull through and build a very strong commercial community in MEA that will only continue to grow year on year because of everyone's support in this room. And before I introduce our new president and CEO for HSMAI Middle East, I would like to reflect back on some very, 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 very dear memories of our late Bob Gilbert. Do excuse me for this, yeah? So let's reflect.
Every organization needs a guiding light, a North Star, to lead them through challenges and towards success. For us, that North Star was you, Bob. From 2018 to 2023, under Bob's leadership, we've grown, innovated, and achieved beyond expectations in the Middle East.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. Despite the pandemic and the devastating impact that our businesses that we've all witnessed over the past year, we're thrilled to have you with us today participating in HSMAI's Rock Middle East 2020.
But it wasn't just your strategic vision that made you an exceptional leader. It was your ability to lead with a sense of humor, making even the toughest days a little brighter.
All the HSMAI strategy conferences around the globe are all unique, and the primary value proposition is the unique opportunity for thought leaders to come together and talk about both the regional and the global trends that are changing the hotel industry.
Your impact was evident not only in the results we've achieved, but also in the culture you've fostered. One of collaboration, respect, and shared success. We will continue to celebrate your legacy. Thank you for guiding us. Your wisdom and leadership shaped us all, and your presence will be profoundly missed. Farewell, Bob. You'll always be our North Star.
Okay, I'm going to jump. Sorry for being emotional. I'm still a female. So, few moments just to reflect and say thank you to Bob for everything that he has created to us as a community, because Bob really walked the talk, and he not only told us the importance of building a very strong knit commercial community for best practice sharing, for networking, for education, but he also built that community within us as a global team. With that said, I would like to welcome Brian Hicks. I have to say, before he took over, we were like, okay, what's the level of energy and the person that we're going to end up working so closely with? And I'm delighted to welcome Brian Hicks, who in this region may not also need an introduction because he led the commercial for IHG for many, many years. So allow me to welcome Brian, and really welcome. Oh, and I forgot to say, it's his first international trip ever, because he's just taken over 4 weeks ago. So, you know, he comes here. No pressure, yeah? Thank you.